If you're finding us for the very first time on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. For anywhere in between, please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at BeFreeNC to stay up to date from Chastity with Be Free Nature Center's gardening tips and tricks. Gardening made simple. Hey everybody, so here we are. It's a beautiful day outside, or maybe I think it's beautiful because the weather's been really cold. We've gotten down to the 20s and teens, but I think it's 45 degrees outside, so it's the perfect day to tackle what I need to tackle outside. Hopefully I get it all done. We'll see how much energy I have and how much light I've got left. It's quickly going down on us. So it's October, so it's that time to kind of harvest your horseradish. Right here behind me is a cluster and mess of horseradish. This is where we grew it. We actually have had it in the ground. I think this is the second year. I actually was wrestling with that in my head. Did we plant it last year or did we plant it the year before? I can't remember. All I know is you need to harvest it like a year after you plant it. So what you can't see too well on the footage is that we have this all inside of like sand. It's like its own little sandbox that's on the outside, or a little moat. And we did that because horseradish it's very invasive and it takes over. It can take over your garden. So behind you, over there, we have the garden, and we don't want it touching it. So we've got a good 20 feet or so separation. So I would highly recommend just putting it by itself. You can forget about it. We didn't even pull the weeds. It didn't look very pretty, but we didn't pull the weeds. So it needs to really grow all year. So you'll want to plant it in the spring, to like early summer, somewhere around there, and you'll want to pull it October, November. It just kind of depends on your zone, but you'll want to pull it in the fall and harvest it. And we harvest the roots, so I'm very excited to show you like what that is. You can make horseradish out of it, wasabi. It's really kind of cool. All you need for horseradish, is salt and vinegar. You can use white vinegar, rice vinegar, whichever your preference, and then just some salt. If you want it really hot, you let it soak up before mixing for like 3 minutes or so, and let it kind of soak into everything, and it makes it a little hotter. We also can make wasabi, which if you're a fan like me and you like things hot, then that's just horseradish. Add a little bit of water. You know, you can dehydrate it. Of course, all of this kind of means you have a little extra work behind it, but then you can enjoy it for a long time. So we'll probably do both of those. We'll dehydrate it, make wasabi, and we will also make the horseradish. So I'll go ahead and get to work, and we'll see how far I get.